If you're my wife and you're not also my cousin, thumb picks are no bueno. Thumb picks are for dudes that rape Ned Beatty and Burt Reynolds in Deliverance. It's for hillbilly music. He probably should be dead. No one can believe that he's not dead. And you guessed it, number 7 is Keith Richards. I'm not even sure how Keith Richards plays guitar these days. Have you seen how knotted up his fingers are? I'm gonna put a video right there so you can just see just how crazy those fingers are. Ever since I saw that video, I've had this nightmare where I can't scream and I can't run and I'm being finger blasted by Keith Richards in a sandbox. Now if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. I do all kinds of stupid things with guitar gear. Some of it's informative, some of it is a complete waste of your time. But whether Tom Morello belongs on this list or not, Rage Against the Machine is reuniting, not because they suddenly like each other, but because where Chris Cornell has passed away, guys gotta eat. What happens if we put one shimmer into another shimmer and let them go together? Will it make a beautiful baby, or will it make Damien the spawn of Satan? People would go, oh, Prince, he's such a great guitar player, such a great guitar player. And I think part of that was because he often played without a shirt with his delicate little Prince nipples showing. GearGasms number of the week, it's 2. Apparently there's 2 kind of sketchy reasons you can get tongue or throat cancer. The first one being Eddie Van Halen said that he got him from putting metal picks in his mouth when he was doing his tapping. Never mind the cigarettes, never mind the booze, had to be the picks. Okay. The second kind of sketchy, weird reason you can get tongue or throat cancer involves oral sex and HPV. I'm not going to spell it out for you kids. You're going to have to Google that. Don't let it frighten you because nobody has proved not a nothing. Just keep doing what you've been doing. I'm not judging you. I'm not here to impart morality on you. But thanks a lot, Michael Douglas. I know when you put all your angry comments on this video, you might think that I picture you sitting there typing on a computer keyboard with your shoulders squared back like a man giving me the business, but that's not how it's going to be. You and I both know how it's going to be. You're going to have your shoulders all pulled up because you're going to be typing it on your little dingus-sized phone with your face all twisted up going. And why does that give me so much pleasure to picture you doing that? Because f*** you, that's why. I think you play out of tune. I think you could benefit from this. Take this tuner, please, for the love of God, because when you're raking across that thing, it sounds completely flippin' terrible. So tune it or die. That's not the message you want to send to your guitar player in your life on Christmas. It's very hurtful. It'd be like if he got you a diet book or some of those Jenny Craig shakes or something. What are you trying to say with that gift? I bet you it ain't good. So ladies, help me out. No guitar tuners, por favor. GearGasms number of the week is 5. That's how many kids Keith Richards has. Can you believe that? But if Keith Richards has 5 kids, that means at least 5 times in his life, 1 or more women have allowed this zombie of a man to go full-on raw dog on that. So picture that, ladies. Keith Richards, a couple inches away from your face, that hot whiskey mixed with heroin breath just pumping straight up your nostrils. He's throwing his shoulder in it. His sweat runs right down his nose and drips onto your face. Just when you think you're about to throw up, the magic happens and boom, you won the lottery because you're going to have Keith Richards' baby. Jeff Beck was never someone I really listened to. I thought his look was cool, although he obviously stole it from Nigel Tufnell with Spinal Tap, but that's neither here nor there. It's another Graham. What Graham are you talking about? Are you talking about Graham Nash, Grandma Hash, Grandma Cocaine? Oh, no, no, no. It's Larry Graham. It's like spraying bath spray into the bathroom. It doesn't make the smell of turds go away. It just makes this sickening blend of lilac and feces. It's almost worse than the feces by itself. Don't get him a ukulele. Look, men are sensitive about size. We know that size matters. We know that you're lying to us when you say it doesn't. So when you present me with this tiny little guitar, what are you trying to say? These hands are a decent size. I don't need something that small. I'm not Don Ho. I'm not that dude in Train. I'm not Jason Mraz. I don't want a goddamn ukulele. GearGasms number of the week is 4. That's how many goddamn bald-faced liars that are in Motley Crue. In 2015, they told us it was their last tour. They were never going to tour again. And heaven help you if you spent more money than you could afford just trying to see that concert because you thought, oh my goodness, it's going to be the last time that they play live. I've got to see it. So maybe you sold your old lady into slavery on the black market, or you pawned your favorite guitar, or you cut the amount of crack that you smoke a week in half for a couple of months to be able to afford those tickets. Whatever you did to get there, you have now been ripped off. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. We do all kinds of gear reviews, demos, some how-to stuff, some half-baked comedy, all mixed in with a large teaspoon of stupidity. It's t-shirt shout-out time. It's the hottest band in the world. It's Beatles Kiss. You put those two things together and it's just amazing. Imagine, if you will, if we could combine the songs of Kiss and the Beatles. You'd have chestnuts like Happiness is a Warm Love Gun, Please Please Me in the Ladies' Room. You'd get the alpha all the way to the omega, from I Want to Hold Your Hand to Let's Put the X in Sex. I hate the decorating. If I was filthy rich, that'd be the first thing I'd pay somebody to do, is to put all that crap up for me so I didn't have to take the Lord's name in vain over and over again so close to his birthday. Now when you're Angus's age, maybe a schoolboy look isn't the right thing for you when you're wearing compression socks on the stage, because Lord knows you don't want to get struck with deep vein thrombosis in the middle of a gig. Maybe it's time to just try another look. You can still wear the hat, but maybe the shorts gotta go. Multiply 4 times 10, and that's at least how many pounds overweight Vince Neil is. And I know I'm not so slender myself, but damn it, if you're going to go out and charge people that money, I think if you would reduce the lipids in your center mass, maybe you could actually sing a note or two. I don't know if they're going to go out with backing tracks. Good grief, who would have ever thunk that there'd be somebody in worse physical shape in Motley Crue than Mick Mars? Now the number one thing you don't want to get the guitar player in your life, numero uno, is a bass. Why? Because then you think he's a bass player, and he ain't. He's a guitar player. Bass players are dumb. They're kind of fat. They're kind of stupid. They've got short, stubby fingers. Their breath smells like they've been rooting through a pigsty for months and months. Most moochy members of your band. We also learned that if a horribly ugly, disgusting zombie of a man like Keith Richards can make 5 babies, there's no reason for you to be sitting home on a Saturday night tugging it to Pornhub or whatever it is the hell you do when you're not watching this channel. You need to get out there, get on your bicycle, ride up the street, meet a girl or two, and develop some skills. We also learned that if you end up with tongue cancer and you think you got it from putting your face down somewhere where it shouldn't be, and maybe your old lady's sort of gazing askance at you and looking for a good excuse, just tell her, honey, it's from playing guitar and it's when I stick my pick in my mouth. Don't worry about the fact that you use Tortex. She's not going to Google that shit. If she believes that, then marry her all over again. We also learned that Motley Crue apparently doesn't manage their money very well. I don't know how much chicken wings and whiskey Vince Neil goes through out in the desert in Vegas, or maybe he blew it all in the slots. But all the gobs and gobs of money they made 4 years ago apparently didn't last them very long. So they're going to come out on the road and bend us over and stick it to us again. Don't forget to subscribe. If you have some friends that have really low standards for their YouTube content, encourage them to subscribe as well. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe, all that other horse patootie that I'm supposed to say at the end of my videos. I really still need subscribers, so if you have some friends and you think that maybe they've got an enormous amount of time to waste on just a mediocre YouTube personality, send them my way. ring that bell for notifications and all that other YouTube garbage I'm supposed to say at the end of every one of my damn videos. Well, kids, did we have fun? Are you angry? I know you are. Are you disappointed in me? I am too. That's okay. Christmas kind of sucks. Are you angry? Are you happy? Are you sad? Are you gonna unsubscribe to me? Are you gonna give this video a thumbs down?